Hey, good afternoon. Appliance Boot Camp. This is Mike Sneed coming to you again. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll give YouTube a few minutes to send out the notifications to let everybody know that we are live. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Today was a crazy day. I've been super busy up until the last moment. I got popcorn orders that I gotta get out. People actually buying popcorn over the internet, and I got to ship them out. So we got popcorn getting shipped out tomorrow morning. Uh, also, I got some. I got one of my properties. I had told you all I was thinking about building buildings on the back of one of my properties I have out there in Rocky Mount. I talked to one of my friends today, and he gave me a blueprint of how I could do a quadplex there. So we're looking at that. So that might get going quicker than I thought. I might be jumping into doing a quadplex. He can give me a great deal on it. So I got that I'm working on. Also, I got my vehicle that I'm working on. So I had to go somebody bought the old engine and transmission off my vehicle, the original one. So I had to go pick that up and get that ready to be shipped. So I'm just really getting in right now. As soon as I walked in and sat down, I'm just getting in to sit down. And tonight is going to be one where we're going to talk about a lot of people now getting up to the end of their first year of appliance repair and being in business for themselves. And a lot of people want to know what they're going to do with that excess money that they have in the five banking accounts. What they're going to do with the subs that they have, how they're going to handle getting the subs, their 1099s and whatnot. So tonight I'm just going to speak a little bit about that. I'm not going to go in depth of what I do. I'm going to give y'all it's going to be real generic of what happens and things that you can do to actually go. And then, like I said, this is not this is not stuff that I'm doing. So if you're gonna report me and stuff, I'm not doing this. I go ahead and say this, but I'm just telling you stuff that you can do that's totally legal. But I don't want nobody going in and looking at trying to look up under the hood for me. So I'm gonna keep what I'm gonna do stuff that's specific for business owners. I know people get sometimes upset because business owners have so much other advantages than the regular people, the people who are W-2s. For business owners, I'm gonna say now is the time for you to go get a financial advisor. That's not going to be your CPA. Your CPA is for to do your taxes and stuff like that. Now it's time to get a financial advisor, and that's get a real financial advisor. Don't go to the bank and use whoever the bank have. Those guys are not going to really be doing a lot of stuff. They're going to be more just doing just the regular traditional RAs and Roth RAs for W-2 people when you go to the bank. You're gonna have to find somebody who are financial advisors. You can find them. I used to like to get the ones Dave Ramsey, who he recommend. Dave Ramsey have people he recommend financial advisors. I would go there and find out their financial. They have a list of people that he recommend in your area. That's how I found my financial advisor. You go there and those financial advisors, they know how to handle stuff dealing with business owners. But for tonight, we're going to talk about the W-2 employees, things that they have, and I relate that back to business owners, so nobody get mad, nobody start reporting us. So what's going to happen now? You're getting to the end of your year, and if this your first time, you might not have all the vehicles in place to actually start putting your money out. Like me, I started out maybe 2 or 3 months ago putting my money out and getting my money. I looking at my what as the year start to wind down. I'm looking to see how much cash and stuff I'm holding, and I'm starting to dump cash off. And not say dump cash off. I'm moving stuff over to other avenues. Like now because I have a home based business, I can deduct repairs and stuff to my house. So now my wife and I we're getting new doors. We're getting stuff painted. We're doing just regular home maintenance to the house, and that stuff is deductible. So I'm doing that. You're seeing me now going out. and actually purchasing other businesses. I started the popcorn business. I went out, purchased merchandise, got the equipment and stuff for that. You see me now going out to my rental properties, putting money into that. I'm actually buying all the uh, buying as much uh, material as I possibly can to get the money down. So I have that money. I have all the materials I need to go into the next year to finish stuff out, and also I won't have to worry about cash, uh, taking cash over into the next year, paying taxes on it. So I'm starting to do those things now and dwindling down. You're gonna start to notice now too, a lot of the main, like if you go into Lowe's right now, you're gonna notice, and you go into Walmart stuff, uh, other than stuff they know gonna move real quick in the next 30 days, they're not gonna be buying a lot of merchandise, restocking the shelves, because whatever merchandise they have at the end of the year, then they're gonna have to pay taxes on that. So they're gonna keep everything real low. So if we go into Lowe's and stuff right now, a lot of the merchandise is not getting restocked. They're not gonna bring in stuff in until the beginning of the year. And you've seen a lot of, like I told you all too, people who just starting their business, a lot of the third party warranty companies and stuff like that, they're gonna start to dwindle down too. They're not gonna be making a lot of moves from now until the end of the year, because nobody wants to do that. It's just the way business is. Now you're cutting the fat off. You dumping stuff off. They're gonna be getting rid of employees and all that stuff, and cutting it off. So I'm doing the same thing. If you're our first time here, you're lucky, because what you can do now, you can go talk to a financial advisor, and a financial advisor, they'll be able to tell you every place, as far as retirement accounts and stuff, where you can put your money, how much you can fund. If you're a W-2 employee, um, you really don't have nothing but like your 401k and your Roth RA and stuff you can dump money in. And with a Roth, you can only put about $6,000 per year in there. If you make less than $130,000, I think, per year, single. I think married. Let's see, if you married filing jointly, less than 200,000. If you're making less than 200,000, you can put money into your into a Roth. So, but the thing about these accounts, what's good about these accounts, they allow you to a little grace period to actually go through and work your books. You got until like April the 15th in order to fund them. So if you go to a financial advisor and you tell them, hey, I got money that I'm holding over, and I need to do something with it. They have stuff. You got same retirement vehicles for business owners. They allow you to dump a lot more money. You can dump 20,000, 30,000, 100,000. You can dump a bunch of cash in there, unlike a Roth. So you can actually start to dump cash into those vehicles. And from those vehicles, just like a Roth, if you wanted to actually buy property and stuff like that, you could actually, just like a Roth, where you can actually buy property inside of a Roth, you could buy property inside of those vehicles too. When I first got into business, I was doing stuff like the Roth IRA and stuff. But as I started to make a lot more money, it only, I think the max is like 130,000. At that, how much is? Let me see. All right. The max, if you're doing single, if you married, you're a single filer. The max you can make is 137,000 and 500. It don't take long for appliance repair for you bump past that, and you no longer qualify for the 130 no, excuse me, 139,000. It don't take long for you to bump past that, and you no longer qualify for the Roth. So what happened, as a married couple, it was like 200,000, and like I said, it didn't take long for me to bump past that, and we no longer could take advantage of the Roth. What I don't like about the Roth and buying properties inside of Roth RAs and inside of stuff like that is the fact that all the rents and all that stuff, he has to go right back into the Roth. And I wanted the cash flow. I didn't like the fact that I had to buy it in there, and it stayed in there, and all the rent and all that stuff went right back into the Roth. I wanted my cash flow now, and I didn't want to have to wait till I think it's 59 and a half to start pulling money out. So I whatchamacallit, I got out of that, and I started a LLC. That's what I use to buy my property. But if you're just coming off, now is the time to go start finding your financial advisor. You normally have until April the 15th of 2021 to make your contributions. So up until then, your accountant will look at your books and stuff, and they'll look and see how much money that you have left over and how much you're going to be taxed. And then you go to your financial advisor and you say, hey, I got this much money that I got to find something to do with it. And your financial advisor then will find you the best vehicle to actually put that money so you don't have to pay taxes on it. So that's where you're going to go. You go to the financial advisor, and they're fine, and they can actually sit down and they'll look at your situation and look at where you want to go. And from there, they'll actually get you a game plan to get you where you want to go. So that's what I'm going to tell you. Go to the financial advisor, and that way, that financial advisor show you all the different things. You'll learn about investing as a business owner, everything that you can get from all the different perks you get from a business owner, being a business owner, and you don't have to worry about the tax man coming after you. As you get a little bit more seasoned and you get a little bit more experience at investing and stuff, then you'll get around other mentors, and they will then start to show you other ways that you can take advantage of doing your money. But now, don't worry about that. Go to the financial advisor. Let the financial advisor show you the proper vehicles of where you can put your money, and you won't have to pay. And all of it either be tax deferred, or you might have to pay a small fee. It's not going to be like no W-2 tax. It'll be a small fee, and then from there it'll grow tax free. So there are different options, that you have. One of the things too that's coming up is Christmas parties. A lot of people now having Christmas get-togethers coming up for the holidays and stuff with your families. I just want to let you know that all that stuff is deductible too. So these dinners and stuff that you all are having, you go ahead and you can deduct that. Just make it, because people are going to ask about your business. So just use that as a time to just tell people about your business. What you are going to do. People will be asking about your business. So you do that time to just tell people about your business, what your plans and stuff are going. And if you do that, that turkey that you bought, those snacks that you buy, all that stuff is tax deductible. So you can now have Christmas celebrations at your house and stuff, and invite family and friends, and don't have to pay for it. Something that I've done for many years. We have a pizza night at our house. I haven't been there to eat the pizza here lately because I'm doing so much stuff here at the ice cream parlor and stuff. But you can actually buy pizza and donuts and snacks and bottled water, because you actually have a home office. You have a home office, and just like your companies that you work for, I know every morning they bring donuts and bagels. They give you free coffee. They have bottled waters and sodas and stuff. All that's deductible. So you can do the same thing at your home office, which is your house. You can actually, the sodas and the waters and the coffee and stuff that you have, all that stuff is deducted. And you can have pizza as a normal snack about once a week. So just pick out one day out the week and let that be your pizza week, where you bring a pizza home for the kids, and give your wife or significant other a day off, and all that stuff is deducted, and you get all that stuff you get to write off. So I wanted to tell everybody they can do that too. That's something that I've been doing for years, and the kids, when they was younger, they really look forward to that, to having the pizza night. They knew we were going to have a pizza night, and that's something you can do with your business. Uh, let's see. I'll read a little bit what we got going on here, and this right here is really touchy because I want to go more, but I don't want to go and get myself in trouble and stuff. But if you hadn't already, please go get this book right here. Let me see if I can get it back where you can. Yeah, 475 tax deductions. Yeah, please go get this book right here. And this right here will tell you everything you can deduct and how you can deduct it. Same thing with your kids right now. Um, you can give your kids how much. Let's say how much your kids can be on payroll uh, this year. You can put your kids on payroll, and that's what it normally amounts to about the price of private school. So that's what I use to. Excuse me. Let me take that back. You can put your kids on payroll, and the payroll normally amounts to about the price of what private school costs, and you can deduct that. No, private school is not deductible, but you can put your kids on payroll. No, I have my kids come wash their cars and trucks and clean, clean up, doing stuff for the business. I don't do this, but I know some people do this, and they use that money sometimes to pay for private school. And I wish they would get rid of that. I'm saying I don't that people shouldn't do that, but I know some people take advantage of that, and they use that deduction to actually deduct the cost of their kids going to private school. I wouldn't tell you to do that. I think it's unfair and unjust for people to do that, but I know some people have taken advantage of that. But you can put your kids on payroll, and let me see how much you can pay them per year for payroll. Give me 1 second, and I'll find it out. And uh, let's see. Let me go to wages. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, and that's the thing too, because you're a business owner now. You deduct so much of your stuff that it's almost unfair that you get to deduct so much of everything. Um, let's see here. I gotta find how much you can deduct right now for your pay kids on payroll. Um, but I found it. You deduct so much stuff that you end up not having to really pay any taxes hardly because you're deducting everything. Maybe somebody knows already looked in there. And if you got subs, you need to just what you do with the 1099s at the end of the year, you just gonna add up how much money you paid them throughout the year, and from there you're gonna send them a 1099. Okay, children on payroll. Yeah, you pay each child up to $12,000 per year. So private school for one child here in North Carolina is about between $600 to $1,000 per month, $600 to $1,000 per month, and so you get to pay up to $1,000 per year per child. So you can that's money you get to deduct, and you don't have to write them no pay. You don't have to they don't have to file no taxes or anything. It's just a deduction that you get. So, but yeah, so you can deduct up to 12,000, and like I say here and here is about between 6 to 1,000. A great school. You went to the highest end, maybe like a Ravenscroft. It may be about $1,200 per child per month. But a good school costs you between $600 to $800. And the high end about 12. All right, we're gonna read some of these right here. My apps. Hey, how you doing, Uncle Mike? Quentin Hodge. Hey, Mike. Okay. Hey, what's up? G Brown. Salute to Uncle Mike. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, DCNF? Okay. Okay, Jerome M. I'm just knocking off. I have a Viking double oven that has kicked my butt. Can't wait to do my own business. There you go. You be doing it soon. Hey, how you doing, ABC Ken? Mick Todd Gladiator. Hey, Mike, I'm in Greenville, North Carolina. You think this is a good area to start because I was thinking about going to rock. No, just do it in Greenville. Yeah. Everywhere is a great way to start doing appliance repair. You don't have to be in no major area. Everywhere you live in every household is gonna have appliances. So just excuse me, just do it where you at. Ain't no bad place to start an appliance repair business. Ain't There's no bad place to start one. Okay. Are you going to show us how to hire subs with the own? Yeah, you'll have that in there, how to hire subs, and how I actually hire my subs. You'll have that in the online course also. Yeah, you'll get my course on how I hire my subs. Okay. Yeah, my apps, Home Depot empty. Yeah, all the stores gonna be empty. Lowe's, I asked Lowe's where they going out of business. Everybody empty because they're not gonna bring no inventory in now and then have to pay taxes on it. Because what's gonna happen when you file your taxes, whatever money you got in your bank accounts on December the 31st, you have to give that to your accountant. They're gonna know how much cash you had at the end of the month, end of the year. So everybody wants to get as little cash as possible going into the end of the year. You want to have as little cash on that last day as possible. Mike, have you ever hired employees through a temp agency? They may be a good option because you can get rid of the text if they don't work after 90 days without any problem. What's your thoughts on that? Nah, I what you call. That's why I went to subs. I used to have employees, but I didn't like that because what happened with the employees, you can't get rid of them. If you try to fire them or if work gets slow, they go file for unemployment, and unemployment don't mean that the state paying their wages. Unemployment means the state gonna pay a percentage, but you gonna pay the rest of it. So you fire somebody, you might be still liable to pay four to 500, depending on their wage. You might be paying $400 to $500 per week for them not to work. And so you better off not firing or laying nobody off. You want to you want to make somebody quit. So if they quit, you ain't got to pay anything. But if you have to lay them off or fire them, and they go file a claim, the state gonna give them their unemployment, and they're gonna make you pay until they find. And during that time, during the housing burst, and people and the government had extended unemployment for like 2 years, and they had raised it up to almost $600 or $700 per week. It was killing businesses. So you didn't want no employees no more. That's when I got rid of employees. I just had subs. So a sub, it don't matter. You tell them don't come back tomorrow, don't come back. You can tell them to leave in the middle of the day. And it ain't nothing they can do about it. And you just give them a 1099. You want them to start their own business and have and go to their own accountant. That's what I have my subs do. But I heard somebody trying to help somebody pay their taxes. Nah, that's on them to pay their taxes. You give them a 1099 and they take it to their cousin and do what they need to do. You just make sure your taxes are paid. Uh, Hey, ABC fam, the snitches are going to tell regardless. That's exactly why they are here. Sad but true, family. I had a warning company I stopped dealing with hit me up requesting help. Due to the rep, I stopped taking their calls because I refuse not to charge the blueprint. They changed the blueprint. Okay, they go do that. I tell you, they'll come back. That's why I keep telling people. That's the why you have the 5 banking accounts, and that's why you have that 25% owner's pay. Because it's gonna be the ebb and flow. If you're doing a lot of third party warranty and stuff, the third party warranty, it's gonna be a time where they're gonna cut you off. They're gonna cut you off. It's just gonna happen with all of them. They cut you off. But if you saving that 25% in owner's pay, and you got 3 to 6 months of living expenses there, it's not going to hurt you. And then in about 2 to 3 months, they call you back, say, "Hey, we want to turn you back on," and then you right back on, dumping a bunch of cash in there again. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt you when things slow down. Like right now, things are going to things used to slow down. I can't predict it now because of COVID, but now from now to the end of the year, it usually slow down because everybody going into Christmas mode. But you whatchamacall? When if you follow my blueprint, you're not gonna be one of these people who's sitting around asking everybody, "Hey, things slow down, and people you're not getting any service calls." You don't care. You're gonna take this time and enjoy it with your family because you got 3 to 6 months of living expenses to actually ride out. Because things used to slow down now, and then pick back up until then really pick back up until a little bit after February, March. It'll pick back up right after the ASTI convention. That's why they had the ASTIs at that time frame, because that's usually a slow time for us. Everybody have went through Christmas and spent all their money. They're waiting on their tax returns, and everybody now is just being limbo mode. So what happened during that time? People would take vacations. We'll go to do our training. And then when we get ready to kick back up, right after the tax season, when the tax season hit, you be ready to pick back up, and the tax season will take you into the spring and the summer. And then from the spring and the summer, when you leave the refrigerators and the washers and stuff like that, then you leave the refrigerators, and then after refrigerators, when schools start back, you go into the washers and dryers. And after the washers and a little bit of the summertime when people going to the beach and you're getting sand coming back. And then from there, you'll take you into the cooking season. And then after this will be the end of the cooking season. And then after that, you have that 1 or 2 months break. But now with COVID, we haven't had any slowdowns. And like I said, right now, we booked out past Christmas already. So, Fitz. Greetings, Mike. I just wanted to ask, which is better for advertising our appliance repair business? Craigslist or Facebook ad? I think Craigslist is about dead. I'll go Facebook ads. I haven't been to Craigslist in I don't know how long. And Craigslist, the customers I used to get off of Craigslist, somebody who's looking to pay the cheapest price out there. Facebook is a more, I think it's a more polished customer, a better customer. Due to my relationship with the director of the company, I started buying with them. They agreed to allow me to charge this. There you go. Good stuff. They come back. They apologized for the rep and asked if we could move forward from this point forward. Yeah, I told you they'll come back. I keep telling y'all they'll leave. They'll leave for a little bit. It's just if you follow the 5 banking accounts and you follow the blueprint, it ain't gonna hurt you when they leave. They leave, fine. They go on. But in the meantime, you start building up your actual COD work where you're doing your own advertising. And then once you get enough of your own business coming in, you can start weaning yourself off of third-party warranty companies. You can just keep 1 or 2 that you really love dealing with. You just deal with the ones you really love. If one that's gonna cause me to have to be doing a lot of extra stuff, I'm not gonna deal with them. All right. The boot camp page said just shout out from 485 to over 600. Good or bad? I can't see that. The boot camp page just shot up from 485 to 600 plus. Good or bad? Oh, you talking about the appliance boot camp Facebook page? It's both ways. We getting a lot of sales in because of the last couple of months and stuff. We've been getting a lot of sales, and we're getting a lot of people coming in. And with that crowd, we're getting some good people. We're getting a lot of good texts. A lot of people who's coming from the other Facebook pages. Stuff has happened over there, and the people. It's both ways. But we have to look past that. And we gotta be mindful too. A lot of people have been hustled and burnt so many times. They just don't trust the stuff that they just don't trust anybody with business anymore because so many people have burnt them, and they need to get the assurance. I had a guy call me the other day, been watching for a whole year and seeing everything, and he said he finally wanted to join appliance boot camp, but he got laid off. And so now he's asking, can he get a discount because he got laid off? And I say, well, you've been watching the whole year. Why you didn't do it all the other time? Yeah, I just want to see what people were going to do and see what they're doing. But I really need it now, and I got laid off. But unfortunately, I can't give him a discount. The thing is to get in now while the prices are where they at, because He watched all that time and seen everybody grow, but still, because people have been burnt so many times from people claiming to have businesses and to teach you business and you get started. No, we just have been got burnt so many times. You just don't trust anybody. And sometimes you whatchamacall, when they come, they don't know, they the same way. They're looking and they're saying, I wonder if Mike Sneed is paying them to do this, if they getting money to do this. Something just don't seem right. So a lot of times they actually trying to kick holes in it. They trying to kick holes in it. And you all saw from the beginning when JT and I first came out and we were doing this. You saw in the chat how many people were saying we were scamming. They lying. You can't do it. You can't teach nobody this in no one weekend. And that's just not from that wasn't just from people who wasn't entrepreneurs and people that knew nothing about appliance repair. That was from people who had been doing appliance repair and said that we can teach you how to do this in 1 year, because everybody else, I mean, one weekend, everybody else was saying you need to go work for somebody for a year or two and learn it that way, because that's the way most of us learned it. We went and worked for a company for a year or so, and we learned it that way. But they didn't think it could be done. And you all, man, you all are doing great with your businesses, man. And you all are finding out too. Just like I told you, once you get in, I don't need to be keep doing. I personally don't need to be keep showing you making videos on how to fix stuff. Once you know the theory behind it and how you approach the fixing stuff, you can fix anything. And the manufacturers doing training. I saw y'all signing up for Samsung manufacturing. You all now are finding the little nuances, the topics y'all put out there about fixing stuff. I don't have to get out there and show nobody how to fix anything. Y'all know how to figure. Y'all have figured out how to fix all this stuff, and y'all don't need me in the middle trying to tell you how to fix stuff. You can fix it on your own. You know how to go out now and do all the research. You know you can fix it. So you found out that you didn't need me to teach you how to fix every type of appliance that's out there. I just needed to teach you the approach of how you go about troubleshooting it and how you find the information that you need in order to be able to fix it. Once you figure that, you can fix anything. And it's just not appliance repair. That goes with anything that's broken. You can fix it. And sometimes that's the curse of us being an appliance repair. Everybody think you're supposed to fix any and everything. I mean, if anything is broken, I mean, anything is broken, my family and friends is going to call me and ask me how to fix it or can I fix it. I don't care what it is. They're going to call and ask me, can I fix it, and what's broken. And most of the time I can fix it. So that's good too. Most of the time I can fix it. But because we know we have the approach of how to reverse engineer this stuff, we can fix anything. And same thing with businesses. You're gonna find out in about 2 years from now, about 2 to 3 years, when y'all really get honed into the business part of it, you're gonna find out you can start just about any business and make it work. DCNF, stand on your cost of doing business. Yeah. Don't budge off of it. Don't budge off of it because they want you to budge. they want you to do it for free. They want you to do it for free. But if you don't budge and you stand on it, they'll come back because it's the market price. Engineering, appliance repair. Yeah, I see guys charge 45 for a trip charge. Ain't no. Yeah. Unfortunately, that way of thinking, the way they think, oh, if I'm the cheapest person in town, I'm going to steal business from people. Yeah, you'll get business, but they don't know at $45 per hour, you actually losing money. Because what they're thinking, oh, I used to make $10 an hour working for somebody. Now I'm gonna make $45 an hour going out here doing a service charge, but they don't know all the stuff that goes into doing your cost of doing business, and they don't know that they need to be charging about $85 per hour in order for them to actually run their business and stay sustainable. And they don't know that, and that's why they might do it for maybe 3 to 4 months, or maybe they might do it for 6 months, but they be out of business and gone. And that's why most businesses fail. right there. Like they say, most businesses fail within the first year. It's because of that. They don't know. People don't know how to actually charge the proper cost. Uh, let's see. We got a lot of people coming in. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, now, Dr. Funk, I had a warranty company call me and wanted me to travel an hour and 30 minutes to a job with an uncapped trip charge, but I declined because of another job. There you go. Okay. 12, 14. Okay. There you go. All right. Um, okay. Yeah. 12,400 for kids. All right. There you go. All right. Yeah. That's how much you can charge, pay your kids up. Okay. Um, yeah, Ernest. Yeah, I'm not going to say much more than that. I'm going to tell everybody just go to a financial planner. You go to a financial advisor, and like I said, don't go to the ones at the bank. The ones that come to the bank, like if you go to the bank and they have a financial advisor that goes from each bank, and they come there, they talk to you. They don't know anything that what you trying to do. What they're gonna want you to do is a Roth RA, and they want you to buy a CD. They want you to buy a traditional RA. Uh, Stay away from that. Stay away from that. Go to a real financial advisor, and what they'll do, they'll look at everything that you got going on, and they'll find out where you want to be, and they'll give you the best route to get there. And they got so much more stuff than what the bank have. They got so much stuff that so much stuff you can put large sums of money into. They got so many vehicles they can put money into. They that you're good. And with the bank, they're gonna do everything possible. To, they're gonna be more. They're gonna put on two condoms and take a birth. They're gonna put on two condoms, take birth control, and take a morning after pill. That's how safe they're gonna be. My financial advisor, once he get a feel about what your risk is, what your risk is, or how much you willing to push it, they I find out they'll push it a lot. They'll push the envelope for you a little bit. They'll tell me, like I tell my financial advisor, um, tell me the consequences of if I do this, and that. And from there, let me decide. I don't want you just saying, "Oh, this is all I'm going to do," because I want to be able to make sure everything's clean and something go down. Or sometimes I just ask him, "Can you do that?" And he say, "Yes, but I don't want to hear no but. Just can you do it? I'll worry about that later." So, all right. Oh, hey, how you doing, Todd Burke? Hey, how you doing? Because we don't read. Um, what TV mountain course do you recommend? You said someone made one, cannot find. Yeah, Lamar. If Lamar is in here, Lamar, if he's not in here, go to the Facebook group and he'll send you a link to his TV mountain course. Lamar has a great one. Uh, all right, Tamala Hardy. Blessings and honor, sir. Thank you for sharing the wisdom. Another goal achieved by watching both you and JT hustle. Okay, thanks. All right. Yeah, I'm looking for decent enough. I'm looking forward to the break too. If it don't slow down, I'm just gonna take a break. From the week of Christmas to the New Year, I'm just gonna take a break. If the subs want to work, they can, but I'm not gonna do anything. Because we're gonna start classes back in January too. I'm taking the week of Christmas all the way to the end of the year. I'm taking a break. What happened to Mike? Who snitched? It ain't. It's a lot. I don't think. Be honest. I think more of it is more trolls than anything. We get a little bit of traction now on some of our videos, and you have people who just sits around on the internet and just try to troll people and just try to do stuff. So you getting people who doing stuff like that, and I don't want people to actually nobody get in trouble or anything. Jay Haywood, warranty been calling me all day. If this is a slow time, then man, I'm almost I'm always be good. Yeah, this right here is normally the slow time for us. This is a time where it normally start to slow down, and you can actually catch your breath. But this whole year has just been crazy, nonstop, nonstop. Lawrence Trader. Hey Mike, ABC fan. Hey man, it can slow down. I'm ready. It's still full speed. No slow down inside. Yeah, I'm gonna pour the emergency brake up on my stuff. I need a recipe of getting good subs and keeping them. Nobody want to work in my area. They just rather collect benefits. Yeah, I found out with me with the subs. Um, I used to get the people that if you find go to Jiffy Lube places like that, you'll find young men who have and see their customer service skills. You'll find young men that don't mind working with their hands, don't mind getting dirty, and they have good customer service skills. And you can take them out of that Jiffy Lube place where they up on the oil and stuff all day, sitting in one place, and you put them in a truck and they'll go. Other than that, family members or I've stole. I guess you say stole. I went and got employees from other companies and brought them in. Mike, an appliance repair store owner in my area just died. Oh, sorry to hear that. How can I get my hands on some of his inventory? Been here 60 years. What would happen to this inventory? How can I get in? If he just died, I wouldn't go to his family just yet. But I would probably wait maybe a day or two. Not since today. Wait a week and just send a letter to the family, or reach out to one of the family members and tell them you're interested in buying his inventory. The best thing that I found out when I shouldn't, yeah, when we had old service people around here that actually passed away, the main thing you want is his phone number. Go look and see what's his phone number, and see if you can buy that phone number, because that phone number is going to go, and you want to ask the family first, hey, can I buy his phone number? And they're not going to know what how much to put on it. But if they don't keep the phone number, buy his phone number, and you take that number and you forward it to yours. Unfortunately, I ain't unfortunately, it's just the way it is. I've done that with appliance repair company. He was an older guy and he passed, and then the other guy got sick, and I grabbed the number. Nobody know I got the number. I ain't gonna tell the company name, but I got the number, and if they call that number, it'll forward directly to us, and they be like, "You came out to my house," and not so much now, but back then they'd be like, "I think you came out to my house about 2 or 3 years ago." I'd be like, "We probably did. We see a lot of people," and I'll send the technicians out. But yeah, you just grab their phone and you go. And when you do, when you see that number come up, don't you start off not saying your company name, but you'll say I would say just service Mike speaking, and take it from there. And then you get some people that they'll call and they'll be like I was wondering who had taken over Mr. So and so business. You say, yeah, we got the number, and we're trying to make sure his customers stay serviced. And so you just grab the number and go. What's up, Mike? Is it better to become a vendor for property management company or to try to deal directly with the super of the building? See, down here we don't have supers. We have down here is mostly individual homeowners for all the houses, and we have a property management company that manage the rental property of people. And the property management company might have maybe 1,000 or more homes that they manage. And so I deal directly with the property management company. If you're up in a place like New York or maybe Chicago, where you have a huge building, they have a superintendent, and with that, you're gonna have to actually go to the superintendent. I think, from what I've known, talking to Mister the appliance doctor, he sends like handwritten letters directly to superintendents and stuff like that. He does a lot of marketing like that directly to the supers. I have several property managements. I'm a vendor for. Yeah, yeah. I got two of them that I do. Okay. wow, we got a bunch of them. Okay. Uh, all right. Hey, how you doing, Gaines Griffin? Mike, I just repaired a $3,500 Techno Super Italian. Oh, Italian gas oven. You are correct. There you go. Okay, way to go. Yep, you can fix anything. Uh, can I go $88 an hour with the warranty company? I wouldn't suggest that. Their formulas is based upon $85 an hour. If you go past $85 an hour, you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna price yourself all the way out, where you're not gonna get any work. You might do it for about a month or so, but you're gonna be so far outside of their algorithm or where you need to be at that they're not gonna give you any work. They're gonna start back recruiting in your area. But if you stay about 85 and you charging an hour and a half to go out and diagnose and an hour and a half to put the part on, and you billing out at about 250, that keeps you right there in that sweet spot where you making enough money where you can have your 5 banking accounts and you can get enough cash where you can put 3 to 6 months of living expenses stacked up. You also making an you also don't have to do a bunch of service calls. You can do 5 to 6 stops per day and make your money. So you're not running all over the place, and it's not going to require you to do a lot of office work. Now you can run 8 to 10 stops a day for service companies, and if you drop your rates down from $85 per hour and start running 8 to 10 stops per day, you can do that. But 8 to 10 stops will kill you just going out there servicing them. Now, when you go home, you got to look up parts and do paperwork for 8 to 10 stops. So you got all that work too. I found out for me, 5 to 6 stops is the place I need to be at. And if I'm charging 250, that's kicking me off enough cash to do what I need to do. And it's not creating a lot more. It's not creating so much back end paperwork from when I get done. Okay, Stephen Padella. Choice, who I'm not signed with, sending me work while making them pay me after each job. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, way to go, Ofix. BK from the Rockets. Hey, how you doing? Donald White. Mike. Mike is the majority of your seal system repairs sub zeros. Nah, majority of them right now, LGs. Majority of them that I'm doing LGs. Uh, 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 I've done several sub zeros. Changed the evaporator. I've changed the evaporator coil in 2 sub zeros here lately. They all over the place. GE. Done a GE the other day. Yeah, they all over the place. And like I say, I only do 2 of them. I do one on Tuesday morning, and I do one on Wednesday morning. Okay, all right. So where we at time wise? Yeah. So Lamar Statton's in. So yeah, if you go, Lamar can get you that TV hanging course. But like I say, now's the time where you need to start looking to find you a financial advisor to tell you what to do with that money. Most of the time, you got until like April the 15th for 2021 to make your deposits and do what you need to do, and for the year, because a lot of times you don't know. A lot of times you don't know. You got to wait until you do your taxes to see if you actually qualify for a lot of the investment vehicles that you want to invest in. So that's why they give you to April the 15th. So you can hold that money, and then from there you can actually then make the contributions or whatever you need to do. And your financial advisor be able to tell you that when you go talk to them. So that's the way I'm going to tell you to do that. As you get a little better, get a little bit more uh, financial savvy, then you'll be able to do stuff kind of like I do now, where in between the years and stuff, in the year and getting close to the end of the year, I actually start throttling stuff back and start moving money places to do stuff. I actually wanted to be able to purchase another piece of property before the end of the year. But I don't think that's going to happen. But I got other things that I can do to get money out. I'm getting all the equipment and stuff I need in the ice cream parlor over there. I'm getting all the equipment and stuff I need for the popcorn popper. So I got stuff I do, and I'm trying to buy as much materials as I can to go. And that's the other thing too. It's funny. My mom and I had a conversation for probably 5 hours the other day, and I was trying to explain to her why I need to. She was asking me why I'm trying to buy more property. She's like, you got enough property. Why are you trying to buy more property? You should be just finish what you got. You got enough property. Finish all your properties that you have, and then you worry about buying some more. And I was trying to let her know it doesn't work like that. I gotta always have. I was telling her I try to do a piece of property per year. Try two pieces per year, one property every 6 months. So they were like, "Well, you haven't finished some of your houses. You had started on and you stopped working on it." Well, I said, "What happened last year? I got these two buildings. I got the appliance boot camp and I got the ice cream parlor. So when I was working, started on those houses, I didn't know I was gonna be coming here. I didn't know that until JT and I got together. So then I had to get this building, and I had to get this building fixed so I can run classes out of it. So some of the houses that I was working on, especially one in particular, the one we at right now, I had started on it, but I had to stop in order to come here. And I fixed this one the first 6 months of the year. The second 6 months of the year, I done the ice cream parlor and got that up and running. So the next year, the beginning of next year, I have the other house done, and then I'll be working on another building. But like I was telling her, whenever it's kind of like planting a tree or cutting trees down. You have people out here in the country, they'll cut the trees down. Whenever they cut a tree down, they have to plant a new one in its place. Well, that's the same thing that I have to do. At the end of the year, I look and see how much cash I got, and from there, I go out and buy me another piece of property or something. So I always have inventory to work with. If not, it'll get to the point where I'll fix everything. I don't have any more inventory to work with. So I have to actually fix something and then have some inventory coming in all the time. And I couldn't get my family to see that. That's what I do at the end of the year. Instead of me taking all that cash over, I'll just go buy me a piece of property. Now I got inventory to work. When I get to that property, I don't care. The money is still there, but whatchamacall, I know I got that property waiting so I can actually work on it eventually. And then if I ever get to, I hope I never get to the point where I got everything totally completed. I hope I always have something that I'm always working on. Because the more I work on it, the more wealth and stuff I create. So like I said, as soon as I get something, get another property finished and repaired, I get the equity value of it. So I got equity. I built equity in there, and not only that, I get the cash flow from the rent coming back from it. If I was doing it in a Roth like I was going to do in the beginning, I wouldn't get no cash flow from the from the rent. The cash flow had to go directly back into the Roth. D. Johnson, will you ever expose us to the commercial side, such as walk-ins and ovens? I had thought about that, but I really had thought about it. I got the tropical smoothie ovens, the turbo shelves and stuff, and I was gonna get a commercial washer and dryer. But you guys, I'll be honest, you guys came in and y'all grasped the field. So this field, y'all grasped it so easy. You all are fixing stuff now. We got people doing commercial stuff already. It's no different than the residential stuff. So you all can. I say now it doesn't really need me to keep going out there uh, doing the technical stuff. I'm mainly just gonna stick on the business side of it. There's so much technical stuff out there, and you can go to the manufacturers. The manufacturers give courses and stuff. It's easier to go there. Then they come through me. Go through the manufacturers, they give you courses. On the commercial end, they always got courses. They always got training you can go to, and all of it's free and all everything. And you can call the engineers on the commercial side, and they'll talk directly to you. So if you want to do commercial, just go on over there. I'm just mainly going to stay on the business side of it. Mike, how do you find the fastest moving parts to stock up my inventory? You go to Marcone, they have something that says fastest moving parts online, or else go to your parts house and just ask them for their top selling parts for that quarter, and they'll give you a list of their fast moving parts. Yeah, there you go, DCNF. Yeah, they got it. To Mr. Sneed, I'm having a hard time finding a 6 gallon vacuum with a 2.5 hose. Can you please inform us of where I can locate this out? Just go online and get them. They got them online everywhere. Go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot. They got them. Go to Harbor Freight. They got them. Okay, there you go. There, somebody told them $70 on Harbor Freight. All right. It's now 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock, and like I said, today was a crazy day. I've been busy nonstop. Tomorrow's gonna be another crazy day. From now till the end of the year, it's gonna be crazy. Tomorrow they have the town hall party for the workers and stuff, and we doing popcorn for them. So I gotta go out there and pop popcorn for them tomorrow. Next week we got a couple of schools that that are they're buying ice cream and stuff for their teachers. So we got like order of like 200, 300 that we got to get out. So we got our work cut out for us for the next couple of next couple of days. So I'm getting out here early so they can because like I said, I got a lot of stuff to do, and I'm gonna the week of Christmas until the end of the year. I do my live feeds, but I'm taking some time off from the business because it has burned me out, and I'm just gonna actually just start planning for the next year. I got to redo my website. One of the links right now is not working properly, so they say I got to redesign it. So I got to redesign my website beginning of the year. I'm gonna go ahead and update my service vans. I'm gonna probably move up to the. That's the other thing too. I'm doing with my money. I'm gonna go ahead and update my service vans. I'm gonna move up to the newer Dodge Caravan. So I'm gonna update my service vans. So just stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing from now to the end of the year to get ready for next year. Like I say, thank you all for tuning in, and you all are doing a great job with this appliance repair and with your businesses. To see how far everybody has came in 1 year and everything everybody have accomplished is just so gratifying, and it's just great. Once again, I'll be back on Tuesday. Um, and I have a couple of videos coming out over the weekend. I might even have the subs course. I probably release the hiring of the subs this Sunday. I have that course. That one's ready to go. So I have that one coming up also. Once again, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll talk